Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It is so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, please leave a thumbie. They are free. So what have I hopped on camera to talk to you about today? Well, you may remember that last weekend I did my first Temu haul. And in that Temu haul, I bought a crochet kit. Well, I've been a busy little bunny and I have made the item from the crochet kit. Now, let me get up my invoice again because I would like to give you all the information. Now, the prices I'm going to give you are in UK pounds. Because I am in the UK. I am just getting my receipt up, guys. Bear with me, bear with me. There we go. Okay, so I bought a crochet starter. Let's click on it. Let's see what it says. A DIY beginner crochet starter material package with 3 beanie balls, 1 crochet needle, 5 knitting stitch marker, buckles, 1 yarn needle, 4 plastic eyes, stuffers, instructions, animal image, dinosaur. And there is the image of the crochet kit that I got. If my camera will focus, excuse the reflections. So I got the little dino. So I have all the packaging and everything here as well. Now that cost me £5.78, which let's just go to Google and convert it for you. What is £5.78 in US? So it was $7.20 US and $9.72 Canadian and $10.84 Australian. So inside the kit you got the pattern, you got the yarn, you got the stuffing. In fact, let me show you. So here is the little package that it came in. DIY Handicrafts Professional Starter Pack. And everything I'm going to show you did come in this little bag, but for convenience I have laid it out on the table. And warning, there will be crinkles, guys. So it came in this lovely little pack, and it says on the back, this fun and easy handmade kit is perfect as a present for any handicraft enthusiast. Small items included, so be careful, keep away from children. So there we go. So what did I get in this little kit? So I of course got the pattern. There he is on the front and he's called Dinosauria. And you do get the full pattern inside. You do get guide pages telling you what the abbreviations mean, what the terminology is, the instructions to make your very own doll, a list of materials, and then the pattern instructions themselves, which I obviously cannot share with you guys because of copyright. And it is using US terms, which is fabulous because even though I'm in the UK, I do prefer US terms. So there he is. So I got the instruction leaflet. I got a pack of stuffing, and I still have some left. So there was plenty of stuffing in the kit. You had enough for what you needed, which is fabulous because very often when you buy these crochet kits from anywhere, there isn't always enough of the materials needed. So for this little guy, I did have enough stuffing and I do have a smidgy bit left. So I will put this in with my other bag of stuffing and it will be used in another amigurumi. I then got yarn, and this is where the crinkles come in. And guys, I still have yarn left. So again, I had more than enough to make my dinosaur, which is fabulous. These little scraps will go in my scrap bin and they will be turned into something else. But I was super happy that I had enough of the yarn to make him. Now this yarn appears to be a DK or a lightweight 3, which I will show you now. And we get a green, a yellow and a pink. And it is really nice and soft. Sometimes, again, when you get these kits from places, I've gone blurry, but ignore my picture, you just need to hear what I'm saying. Normally when you get these kits, it's actually putting me off. Come on, focus back on me. Hello. There we go. Normally when you get some of these kits, the yarn inside is super rough, super scratchy, really not great quality at all. My only complaint about this yarn is that it is a little splitty, but it wasn't splitty enough to put me off of using it. It was actually quite nice. It feels nice, it works nice. You just have to be a little bit careful of minimal splitting. So there we have it again, guys. Let me take that yarn band out. It doesn't have any information on it anyway. But yes, I still have plenty left over. So that was a lovely surprise as well. We also got a little baggie of some stitch markers, some safety eyes and a darning needle. Now, what I didn't notice when I unbagged it in my Temu haul is there are no safety backs for the eyes, guys. And I will talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. But there is the little baggie of the bits and pieces. And then we also got another bag of tools. Now, this is the crochet hook that I used. It is a 2.5mm. Come on. There we go, 2.5mm. There it is. It is a metal hook and it has a rubbery ergonomic handle. I use this to make the entire amigurumi with no problem whatsoever. Is it the best quality hook like a clover or a furl or anything like that? Of course not. It is a cheap as chips crochet kit at the end of the day. But is it horrible and unusable? No. It is a really nice, cheap, middle of the road, usable hook. I have no complaints whatsoever and I got on with it just fine. And I think, guys, this is my first time using a 2.5 on an amigurumi and I think I did okay. I'll show you the amigurumi in a few minutes, but I had no problem using this at all. And for the price you pay, it's an okay hook. Now again, in crochet kits before, I have had plastic hooks, which are fine, but I mean the really bendy, easily snappable, cheap as chips, nasty hooks. This is not a nasty hook. This is absolutely fine, and it will be really lovely to have it as a spare in my hook collection. Now the other things you got, and this did confuse me when I did the Temu opening, is there's a glue stick for a hot glue gun. And again, I will talk about that in just a second. And then there is another tool here, guys, that was included. Now this is a double-ended hook, and on one end you've got a 1mm head, and on the other end you have a 2mm head. So you did have 3 different sized hooks included in this package. I did not use this because, and I'm just going to have another quick look, I did not see in any part of the instructions where I had to change hook size. No, so I just used the whole thing using the 2.5mm. Now, let's go back to the safety eyes and the glue stick. There are no safety backs to the safety eyes. What they have done is they have given you 2 pairs of eyes, obviously in case a pair goes missing or you lose one. So I do have a spare pair of the tiny, tiny eyes now. But they include a glue stick. They assume that you are going to own a hot glue gun and that you are going to put the safety eyes in and glue them in. Now, not everybody is going to have a hot glue gun. I do, but I really didn't want to get it out just for this little pattern. So thankfully, I have a stash of safety eyes myself, and I was able to find some small safety backs to be able to use, because also in the instructions, at no point when you are making the head does it say to stop, place your safety eyes, stuff, and sew it up. They, in the putting together at the end, when you construct it and put all the pieces together, they tell you where to put the safety eyes, but they are supposed to be an afterthought. You put all the pieces together, and then when it's made, you poke the safety eyes in the position they say to, and then obviously you're going to need safety glue because you're poking the safety eyes into an already stuffed head. Now, because I do have experience in making amigurumi, I did get to a certain point in the head and thought, there's no instructions for eyes here, this doesn't seem right. So I went to the back for the assembly instructions, that's the word I was looking for, and realised that they wanted you to insert them after the fact and use the glue. So I stopped at a certain point on the head, placed the eyes where they told me to in the assembly instructions, used the safety backs that I had in my stash, and I didn't use the glue at all. So a point for you to be aware if you buy these little kits from Temu is you either need to have a hot glue gun in order to insert your eyes, or you do need a stash of safety backs as they are not included in the kit, and you need to use your experience to know when to stop with the head to insert your eyes before you continue, then stuff, then sew it closed. Because if you're going to use the safety eyes with the safety backs, you need to put them in before you stuff and sew up, otherwise you can't do it, guys. So just that is my only little complaint about the whole kit, is the eyes could potentially pose a problem to beginners, those that don't have glue guns or those that don't have stash safety eye backs. Other than that, this kit was really impressive. I am made up that the yarn was of a really nice quality. Is it the best? No, but is it the worst? Certainly not. The yarn was a lovely quality, and I had enough and I had leftovers. There was enough stuffing and I have leftovers. The hook is a really nice quality. It didn't break or snap or bend on me. It was absolutely fine. I now have extra stitch markers to go in my stitch marker pot. I have an extra darning needle. I have a double-ended tool to put in my kit. I have an extra glue stick to put with my glue gun. And I have a spare hook to put in my collection of hooks as well. The pattern is absolutely fine other than the safety eye issue. The stitch counts worked up. It gave you clear and concise step by step what you need to do round by round. There were no mistakes that I could see, and I made the dinosaur absolutely fine. The only issue was the safety eyes. So what does my dinosaur look like? Are you ready to meet him? Now remember, guys, although I make quite a lot of amigurumi, my sewing skills still leave a lot to be desired. I really am trying to work harder on my sewing skills, but there is still some improvement that Manfa needs to make. just letting you know, because some of this is messy. So excuse the sewing, but you will see that what I was supposed to make and what I did end up making are fairly similar. So here is what he looks like on the booklet. And here's mine. And I think he's so super cute and lovely. Look. He has his 5 spikes. He has his little tail. He has his little cheeks. And it was quite cute because in the instruction manual, the cheeks were called blushers. And I just thought that was totally adorable. He has his little safety eyes using my safety bags, but that's fine. That's what we have a craft stash for. So if we come across these issues, we have a remedy to fix it. And he has his little arms and legs. So you make the head, you make the body, you make the arms, you make the legs, you make the tail and the spikes and the cheeks. And then all of those parts need sewing together. So there is quite a lot of sewing for this little guy. But he is worth it because he is super cute and adorable. Like I said, ignore my messy sewing skills, guys. It is not my strong suit. But he was just a little experiment to see what quality these crochet kits are from Temu. And like I said, for £5.78, you really can't complain at all, because there are not many kits that are that reasonably priced with this high quality of materials inside and surplus, because there is leftovers. He is quite a nice little size. He does sit, which is wonderful. I didn't actually measure him, but I would say he's roughly 5 to 6 inches tall, maybe 7. But again, it's a guesstimate, total guesstimate. I didn't think to measure him before I came on screen. But for me, I am super impressed with this kit. Now, I am going to give a rating out of 10. I am going to take a point off for no safety eye backs, so that puts it down to 9. I am going to put a point off for them assuming that you have a glue gun, so that brings it down to 8. But other than that, that is my only criticism. So I give this crochet kit a very highly awarded 8 out of 10. And I am super happy with my cute little make. And I do believe he already has a home, because my little Max has seen him and says, "Can I have him, Mummy?" And I said, "Of course you can, but can you let me finish making him first? And then can you let me film him? And then as soon as I have done my video, you can have him." So when he gets home from school, I am actually filming this on Monday the 22nd. It is actually my mum's birthday, the day that I'm filming this. So on Monday after school, I will have given Max his new little friend to play with. And I hope he likes him, because when Max saw him, he was just a head with eyeballs and a round body. He didn't have anything else, I don't think. So he has grown up a little bit since Max saw him. So yes, my Dinosauria is going to go and live with Max, which is wonderful. I love that Max really wants the amigurumis that I make. So there is a side by side. My lighting isn't the greatest today, guys. Sorry about that. But yes, there we have it. That is my review for my Temu crochet kit. Once again, it's DIY handicrafts, and it's the Dinosauria that I picked. Now, will I be tempted to buy the other animals that they had on there? Do you know what? I think I might be. Who knows? You'll have to watch this space. But I am going to leave it there, guys. I have walked you through what I got, what I had left, how the instructions played out, and my cute little final project. And I am going to enter him into #Amigurumi Wars 2023. So I'm going to get off here, take a photo of him and send him to this month's host. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me today. You're going to be seeing this on Wednesday, so it is halfway through the week, guys. I hope it's a great one, and let's keep plodding and get to the weekend. As always, there is daily content here at Manfa's Makes, so please do keep popping back and see what content I have for you on that day. I really appreciate your time, and tune in tomorrow for Tile of the Week Thursday. You guys love that segment, and there is definitely an episode coming tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled. Anyway, until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one with Mike or around the YouTube streets. Bye guys, see you later, love you.